I have slept longer than I should, but it makes me feel a little bit more spry. So we are still dealing with the Kyle Rittenhouse case, and we are dealing with many other things. I have to say that I've begun to realize a few things even now as I begin to analyze it, that being tough and being smart are not always one and the same thing. Oh, Howard's here, and I only have a few minutes, so I'm going to make this rather brief. Sometimes the most intelligent thing to do is flee when you're in danger. And sometimes, and people do it all the time. They leave countries all the time. And the truth is, at some point, America may be a place to flee. And I don't have time I will give you a link later on, Howard. But as of now, I just don't have time. So it's going to be rather brief. And we are going through the Kyle Rittenhouse case. I do believe that perhaps it's either going to be a hung jury or the young man is going to be found not guilty. And we are really dealing with the mob. I wanted to mention that somebody mentioned that when you're in a fight and you use a gun, that's not fair. Take your fight like a man. And I still believe that if someone comes to fight you and you're not agreeing to that, you're not there to take a beating like a man. You defend yourself with whatever means necessary to stop an attack. And that seems to be what was happening with Kyle Rittenhouse. He was being attacked. Now, he did bring a gun to a hostile situation, but do you have the right to bear arms? Do you have the right to bring a gun anywhere where it's legal? I mean, some people believe that guns, having a gun, you should be able to bring a gun anywhere, and no one should be able to harass you. Now, Howard says he disagrees. Howard says, I disagree. They will cave to the mob and find him guilty of something to assuage the mob outside. And the Second Amendment doesn't discuss gun. That's correct. The Second Amendment, from my understanding, is the right to bear arms. And the right to bear arms is anything you can use as a weapon. Oh, you're moving in with Howard. Howard does have a nice place in Thailand, and it is far more reasonable than here in America. And America has become very expensive, and it does allow for the mob. And I'm hoping that Howard is not right or correct, that they do give in to the mob. But we will see what is going to happen. And there's nothing I can do about it. And maybe Howard laughs at all of us. Well, it's good to laugh. Sometimes it's good to laugh at people's folly and their mistakes. But I'm trying to do the best I can with what I have. And again, hopefully more people can have some form of common sense. There are people who think the riots were okay and that they needed to happen. I think they were the most overblown thing, and I think BLM is is one of the worst things. I'm going to mention that I was listening to a little bit of the Hake Report, and Hake and Downing Armour were talking about the belief in God. And I think we're in a bigger fight than people who believe in God and don't believe in God. We are in a fight between those who believe in common sense and those who do not believe in common sense, those who believe in the right to self-defense and those who do not believe in the right to self-defense, those who believe in law and order, those who believe in law enforcement, those who believe in objectivity. All of these things are being fought against as of now. And any kind of infighting we are fighting right now, very much a cultural war in this country. And I'll go further into they seem to want white people, people of European descent, to be masochist to sadist, and they want interracial relationships to be sadomasochistic relationships, and those aren't the type of relationships that I want, you know? So I will flee those places that want that kind of nonsense. Anyway, this has been Brian with Transparency and Merit. Like, subscribe, also share the video, because of course I am being punished by YouTube for the things that I say. But like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and visit our website at transparencyandmerit.com. Thank you so much for listening.